Hi everyone, Pamela Alexander with That's My Biz on location with BizLinks TV Network, and we are here at Shiloh High School for the CVS Pharmacy ribbon cutting. We're sort of so excited about the collaboration that's happening, and we want to introduce you to the principal, Dr. Dollard. Welcome.
Hello, thank you so much. We're so excited to have you guys here for this ribbon cutting.
Thank you. We really appreciate it because I am learning so much. So please tell everyone about the CVS Pharmacy collaboration that you all have.
Yes, so we are one of 7 academy schools here in Gwinnett County. And being an academy school, one of the things that we want to focus on is preparing students not just for college, but for careers as well. And so one of the things that we look for are partnerships with the private sector so that students can get authentic experiences with what's going to happen once I leave high school. A lot of times the students are in school and they're trying to figure out what's the relevance with this math and this social studies and language arts that I have to do. And this gives them that opportunity to see the relevance in what they're doing inside the classroom and how it's going to impact them once they graduate beyond high school.
That is such a great opportunity because I know one thing I've always learned when I've had various jobs, you get in and you do a lot of other things that you didn't know that you were going to do, so having the opportunity to get some experience with that is a fantastic idea.
Yes, the experience is definitely great. And what it also provides is sometimes students going to the academies thinking that it's one thing and not realizing that there's so many components to the different things that they're looking into doing. And so what the students are learning, especially with the CVS mock pharmacy, is, do I really want to be a pharmacist? Do I really want to be a doctor? Because of the different things that they'll get to do. But they get to figure that out like now and not once they graduate and get into a field and was like, this is not what I thought it was going to be.
Exactly. And so with that, then they don't get just the glamorous side, but they get the true inner workings.
Exactly. So I think when my students realized how much math was involved, like, yes, if you're doing prescriptions, you need to know what dosage you need to give to the patient so that they don't overdose. So, yes, they get that real live experience. And guess what? Sometimes it's not always fun. So, yes.
Exactly. Well, this definitely the ribbon cutting today is fantastic. We've got a lot of great people here. And maybe share with us some of the folks that you brought today for the ribbon cutting.
Definitely. So, of course, we had the CVS partners that have been here with us as well. We've had our board members that were here represented. We had some representatives from our central office to include Ms. Jody Reeves, of course, Associate Superintendent Dr. Patterson, and my own boss, Dr. Ruben Gresham, but also many of the board members from other advisory boards that we have with our academies, a lot of the students, parents, and just a lot of members from the community that have been here today.
Great. Well, and congratulations, because I understand you all are the first in Georgia, so I know that so many schools are going to be watching and want to take this opportunity as well and be a part of this great collaboration.
Yes, definitely. Our mission this year is to relentlessly pursue high-level teaching and learning, and part of doing that is leading the pack. So we're going to keep going and want everybody to get on board with us.
We have with us Dr. Tomlin. So Dr. Tomlin, first of all, tell everyone your role here in the school.
Hi, my role, I am the pharmacy instructor here at Shiloh High School. I teach sports medicine as well as pharmacy tech.
Okay, wow, sports medicine and pharmacy tech. See, I didn't know all of this was going on in the high schools these days. This is so exciting. So now, tell me about the CVS pharmacy and what's going on with that.
Okay, so how this all came about, I actually met an executive at a HOSA conference about 2 years ago downtown Atlanta, and he is the Workforce Initiatives Coordinator. And so I began speaking with him regarding internships for pharmacy. And we just began talking, and we talked about getting a pharmacy tech program in the high schools. And the next thing I know, he got in touch with his boss. We got invited to Boston, and we talked to our executives at the county, and here we are today.
Wow, I mean, that is really exciting. I mean, you just never know when opportunity is there. You just have to make sure that you knock right. So now, tell me some of the goals with the CVS Pharmacy and the collaboration that you all have with the high school. What are some of the goals for the students?
Well, making sure that they learn how to fill prescriptions, of course. Also, making sure that they give good customer service skills, because that's important in any business industry that you partake in. And, just making sure that they know the roles in and out of a pharmacy tech and the laws as well.
Wow, this is exciting. So, and I know this is really setting them up for their futures and where they want to go, and knowing if this is really an area that they're going to be interested in.
Yes, ma'am. So after they finish high school, once they take the certification board, they will be certified as a pharmacy technician. Wow. So they can actually start to work right after high school.
That is really exciting. I mean, to be in a career just right out of high school. Wow.
But I also tell them not to stop there. This is just a stepping stone. So if they want to go into nursing, be a doctor, you still have to know pharmacy. And once they get into college and they go into those pharmacology classes, at least they will have a leg up on what they need to know by being partaking in this program here at Shiloh.
Hi, everyone. Pamela Alexander with That's My Biz on Location with BizLinks TV Network, and we are here at Shiloh High School, and we are celebrating the CVS Pharmacy ribbon cutting, a fantastic collaboration that's going on. And I have with us Mr. Michael Romsberg with CVS. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. So now please tell us your role with CVS.
My title is a lead manager of workforce initiatives, and really what I do is I develop partnerships around the state of Georgia and the Southeast. And we kind of are an unconventional way of recruiting through projects and programs. So that's kind of what we do.
Okay, so now with this pharmacy, mock pharmacy that we have here at Shiloh High School, how did all that come about?
Well, it started with a conversation at a HOSA conference in Atlanta about 3 years ago with Dr. Tomlin. She came. I had a table set up there, and I was giving away the good CVS free stuff, the giveaways. And she walked up to my table with some of her students, and we had a casual conversation about how we could connect the students more to jobs at CVS. And I remembered that we had a mock pharmacy project up in the Boston area, and I said, why couldn't we do that down here? And she got all excited and said, why not? Let's do it. So it grew from there, and we had a store that closed not too far from here, so we took some fixtures from the closed store. We couldn't get the pharmacy counter out, unfortunately, because it was kind of attached to the floor of the store, but they took it upon themselves to build their own pharmacy counter, which I thought was very impressive. And then we got some pill bottles and some supplies, and they took it from there. And we're going to simulate how we train our own employees at CVS right here at Shiloh High School.
Wow. Now, what's so interesting is because we talk about a mock pharmacy, but, I mean, this isn't play, and pretend. This is, when you go in the area, it is set up like a true pharmacy.
It is, and we can do some role playing in the pharmacy, customer service training, which is very important to our business, is taking care of our customers and our patients. That's the number one priority for us.
Okay. So now, so tell me about the instruction. Is the instruction also, is it more tied to actually how to be a pharmacist, or more of managing a pharmacy?
More about workflow in the pharmacy. So from the time that a customer or patient comes in to drop their prescription off to the time that they pick it up, and everything in between. So they learn about production and filling the prescriptions, inventory management, making sure we have the right inventory levels of medications in the pharmacy, and also presenting the prescription to the customers, which is very important.
I mean, I just think this is so awesome, an opportunity that I know we wish we had when we were coming up, to be able to just experience a job that you think you may be interested in. It gives you an opportunity. But the other exciting thing that I hear is that the students actually walk away certified or able to be hired at the pharmacy.
Absolutely. And we also help them get their national certification. We'll help them prepare for that exam and actually pay for the exam fee once they're eligible for that, after they go through our CVS training.
That's great. So now, once this one happens and is up and running, this is the first one in Georgia. So are the plans to be able to open other mock pharmacies in other schools?
Well, we're going to take this one and see how this goes. So this will be a pilot right now, and who knows? We could look at other high schools. We are doing a similar project down in Warm Springs, Georgia, at a vocational rehab facility where we're setting up a front store, mock store, where students with disabilities can actually do the same kind of role playing as an associate in the front store, basic merchandising, customer service skills, and things like that.
Well, it is always so exciting to hear when corporations and local businesses are reaching out to the community and reaching out to the students and just helping them be a part, and you all are being a part of the community. It's
very important to us. We also have an initiative that we want to educate students and parents on opioid abuse. So actually we had a pharmacy supervisor come in here not too long ago and spoke to a whole auditorium of students on opioid abuse. I can't say that correctly, but opioid abuse. So it's very important to us. It's one of our core values right now that we need to address, and it's an epidemic throughout the country, which you can see nationally as well.
Well, we are certainly looking forward to hearing so much more from this initiative from CVS Pharmacy as a whole as well. And we thank you so much for the partnership and for the foresight to really come up with this program.
Thank you. I was glad to be here.
We have with us Ms. Jody Reeves, who's the Executive Director. Please, first of all, tell everyone more about your role.
Sure. I get the opportunity to support all the high schools in Gwinnett County in providing our students with the opportunity to learn more about their careers and develop skills that are going to make them more successful whenever they graduate. We really aim to make them college and career ready.
That is fantastic, and I'm learning more and more about this program, and, I wish they had this when I was in high school. You learn so much more. So tell me more about the CVS Pharmacy collaboration and how that came about.
So whenever Academy started out here at Shiloh, we were looking for a way to break this large school up into smaller chunks. And we also knew that our students needed more experiences with figuring out what they want to do whenever they grow up. So we have hired this great teacher, Dr. Crystal Tomlin, and she is great at making contacts with a lot of our business partners. And she reached out to CVS, and we ended up going to see where they had a mock pharmacy set up in Boston. We had a great visit. We signed a memorandum of understanding, and one thing led to another, and here we are today.
That is fantastic. So now, is this the first one in Georgia?
Absolutely. It is the first one in Georgia.
Wow.
We're so proud.
Wow, absolutely. Way to go, Shiloh High School. They are really doing it. So now, in your role, and you're talking about the students and their careers, and I just understood that once they go through this, that they're able to then actually go out and work and have a career. Tell me more about what are the opportunities that the students have here at Shiloh.
So the students at Shiloh have an opportunity to earn industry credentials. They take a series of 3 classes within a career pathway that falls under a career cluster. And then they take an assessment, and we pay for them to take the assessment. All we expect them to do is to do the classwork, do well on their assessment, and then they can graduate with a credential that helps them enter at higher than minimum wage.
That is great. I'm just so excited, and we're excited to hear about everything that's happening here at Shiloh High School. We thank you for your time and joining us today.
Thank you so much, and thank you for covering this, but thank you to our community for supporting us as we move forward with doing things like this.
Absolutely. And we're here with Jonathan Patterson. He's Associate Superintendent here. And tell me more just about Shiloh High School and the CVS Pharmacy collaboration.
Well, we're so excited about what's happening here. Today is a result of a lot of work over many years. We started the Academy work back in 2011, where Shiloh became one of our first Academy schools. And so this idea of breaking a school up into smaller groups they were one of the first 5 that we did in Gwinnett. So today is really a result of a lot of hard work by a lot of people, making some signature academies inside one school. So CVS's partnership came along at the right time because we had the right teacher with our healthcare science academy. So we're really excited about what's to come here.
Wow, that is so interesting because it's a great opportunity for the students when they have a particular area or industry that they want to know more about to be able to get a chance to get hands-on with it while they're here at school.
Absolutely. And unlike me, these kids are going to have some real experience to take out into the workforce and know a little bit more about what they want to do and maybe even what they don't want to do. So that's a great experience and really saves both time, money, and a lot of energy for our kids.
Right, that is fantastic. And are there any words that you'd love to share with those out there to let them know what's happening, whether it's Shiloh High School or with the district?
Well, we're just really excited about our CTE program here in Gwinnett County Public Schools, but specifically our academies, 7 high schools we have academies, a lot of exciting, innovative things happening in Gwinnett County Public Schools. It's a great place to work, live, play, and learn.
We are here at Shiloh High School celebrating the CVS Pharmacy ribbon cutting. We're so excited about what is going on with this school. I mean, this is the first mock pharmacy in Georgia at the high school, so we're excited about what's going to happen. But I have with us Mr. Adam Foran, who is with the Gwinnett County Chamber of Commerce and the Give Me the Right department, so I don't mess it up.
Partnership with Gwinnett. We are the Economic and Community Development Initiative of the Gwinnett Chamber.
Okay, so fantastic. So now, of course, I know you all are excited. And tell me how this really ties in with the community.
So when we work to recruit and retain, expand, and start up companies in Gwinnett County, the number one questions are always around talent. Talent is the new incentive.
Yes.
And when you have an opportunity to partner with CVS Health and ensure a steady pipeline of talent in health services, health sciences, BioLife, biosciences, this is where it starts. When we start providing opportunities for students to be inspired and to know what it takes to achieve their goals and objectives. It's great to have a partner like CVS.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, and it's a great opportunity, too, for the students. And, a lot of times people don't think about what the community connection is outside of just the students and the parents are part of the community, but how this just ties in so well with the community and gets them really even outside of the walls of the school.
Indeed. And when you know that transportation can be a challenge, having this opportunity embedded in your high school, embedded in your program, allows for those experiences here in a great learning environment, then to be able to take that outside into the community and serve the needs of your neighbors and your friends as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, of course, we can't let you go without telling us just what's happening with Gwinnett County.
Oh my gosh, 2018 for Gwinnett County, absolutely. So we're celebrating our 200th year this year, so we're coming into the new year with a great sense of momentum and achievement, and growth is what's happening in Gwinnett. We continue to attract businesses. When we attract businesses, we attract great residents, and we grow together.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Certainly, certainly. Everyone, I'm Pamela Alexander with That's My Biz on Location with BizLinks TV Network, exposing your business to the world.